Hi guys, happy Wednesday. Mrs. Hanson here to do our phonics paper for today. It is lesson 152, page 303 to 304. And we're going to go ahead and jump in and get started right away here. So make sure you put your name on the top for me, please. And then in the yellow box, it says a dictionary is a book that tells about words. The words are in ABC order. When putting words in ABC order, look at the first letter of each word, and they've given us the alphabet there so that we can reference that as we go through. So number 1 says, place the groups of Yellowstone National Park birds in ABC order by numbering the birds. So we are going to look at each one here. So we have the trumpeter swan, the golden eagle, the osprey, and the wood duck. Okay, so we're going to look at the first letter. We have W, O, G, T. Which letter of the alphabet comes first? T, G, O, or W. We can look here. We see G first, so that tells us this golden eagle is going to come first. And then we can look, oh, here's an O, so osprey can be second. Now we're left at T and W. We hit T first, so that means trumpeter swan is third, and then the wood duck is fourth. All right, now we have S in screech owl, F in finch, C in cowbird, and H in hummingbird. So let's start at the beginning. A, B, C. Oh, we have a C, so that tells us that cowbird is going to be first. D, E, F. Here's an F, and we have an F for finch, so that's second. G, H. Hummingbird, so that's third. And that tells us the screech owl is going to be fourth. Okay, the second box, it gets a little trickier. If more than one word begins with the same letter, look at the second letter in each word to decide the order. So it wants us to look at the second letter to determine which order they're going to be in. So these all start with W, okay? That's kind of a problem to put in order, right? Because they all start with W. So we have to go to the next letter. We have R, O, and E. Which letter comes first in the alphabet? R, O, or E? E. So that tells us this western meadowlark, this is going to come first, okay? And now we have R or O, which comes first. Oh, our O does, so that tells us this is going to be second, and then wren is going to be third. Okay, so down here, these all start with blue, right? Or with B, blue jay, bank, and bufflehead, which is a duck. Okay, so now we need to look to the second letter. We have L, A, or U. Which one comes first? Well, that's pretty easy because A is the first letter of our alphabet, so that is going to come first. We have L or U. Which comes first? Oh, our L does, so that tells us this blue jay is going to be second, and then bufflehead is third. Okay. Number 3 says color the bubble next to the word that would come first in the dictionary. So looking in this yellow box, we have otter, bear, or bee. We have O, B, B. Well, we know B comes before O, so we can just take otter off. That's not going to come first. But these both start with B, so what do we have to do? Look to the second letter. E, E. Uh-oh. What are we going to have to do? We're going to have to look to the third letter. So we have an A or an E. What comes first in the alphabet, A or E? A does. So that tells us that bear you would find first in the dictionary before B. All right, bison, coyote, or cutthroat trout. B, C, or C. What one would come first? That one's pretty simple, B, because B comes before C. And then we have rubber snake, bobcat, or rattlesnake. R, B, or R. Which one would come first in the dictionary? B for bobcat. Nice work, boys and girls. Okay, let's move to the dictation part. You are going to write the sentence. Okay, write the whole sentence. It says, or you are going to write, we saw much wildlife in Yellowstone. We saw much wildlife in Yellowstone. Now, Yellowstone's a place, proper noun. So think of what needs to happen for that proper noun. We saw much wildlife in Yellowstone. We saw much wildlife in Yellowstone. All right, check your work. We saw much wildlife in Yellowstone. Yellowstone is a place, so we are going to capitalize the Y. Okay, before turning it over, I want you to look and I want you to circle the two compound words that are in that sentence. Remember, compound words, two individual words smushed together, okay? Two compound words. What did you circle? Did you circle wildlife? Because wild is a word and life is a word. And there's one more. Yellowstone, because yellow is a word and stone is a word. Good job. Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. Good job. And turn your paper over so we can go over the instructions on the back. Number 1, add the suffix to the root word and write the new word. Okay? Remember our rules here. If it ends in E, what do you do? Remember a double consonant rule. All of those, okay? So you're going to make the new word and write it on the line. Number 2 says color the bubble next to the words that are compound words and then circle the two small words in each compound word. So compassion. Is this a compound word? No, right? Because comp is not a word. Yeah, that just doesn't work. Railroad. Is this a compound word? Yes. I'm not done yet though. What do I need to do? I need to circle the two small words in railroad. So rail is a word and road is a word. So make sure you circle the two small words in the compound word. Number 3, circle the word that comes first in ABC order in each group. You can use the alphabet on the front of the paper if you need to. And number 4 says, a geyser is water and steam that shoots out of an opening in the ground. Old Faithful is a geyser in Yellow National Stone. Wow, I just made up my own word there. Sorry. Old Faithful is a geyser in Yellowstone National Park that shoots up between 90 and 180 feet high. Write one interrogative sentence you would ask a park ranger about Old Faithful. Gives you a hint here. Ask. So interrogative means what? What does it end with? It is a question. So you are going to write a question you would ask the park ranger about the geyser. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.